Welcome to One Pirate Cove, everybody, for a Saturday doubleheader of basketball here in the North County. Along with myself, my name is Jonathan Rifkin, riding solo for tonight's broadcast. Prep Insider CF San Diego section basketball games of the day brought to you by Mission Fed Credit Union. The Mission Hills Grizzlies out of the Polymar League head west to take on the Oceanside Pirates out of the Avocado East League. And we are very excited to have a matinee for you here on a Saturday afternoon. It is going to be a battle. Last night, both these teams played, and Mission Hills got the better of Oceanside. They won 78-23. Can Coach Dana Jones's team bounce back here a day later? Well, I believe they can. And in a couple of minutes, we will find out on the hardwood. It's going to be a good one. The boys' game starts about 20 minutes after the girls' game. We have a separate stream for that one. Want to remind you that today's game is brought to you by Mission Fed Credit Union. Mission Fed Credit Union is a proud partner of the CIF San Diego section and San Diego's largest member-owned non-for-profit full-service financial institution, exclusively serving San Diego County. Banking at Mission Fed means doing good for San Diego by putting money back into the communities of San Diego through supporting and helping hundreds of local nonprofit organizations. 3 minutes to go here until we get underway at Oceanside. The Pirates, before last night, the Pirates and the Grizzlies hadn't played since 2018. And since 2004, they've matched up now 11 times. Mission Hills has won 9 of those 11 times. Oceanside has not beaten the Grizzlies in almost a decade. 9 seasons. Back in 2012 was their last win, looking to try and get back on track here at home in their first home game of the season. It's going to be a fun one. Mission Hills taking on Oceanside. We'll step aside for a 30-second timeout. On the other side, the starting lineups and opening tip. You're listening to the Prep Insider CIF San Diego section basketball game of the day. Back here inside Pirate Cove at Oceanside High School. Jonathan Rifkin with you, a minute and a half away from the first game of our matinee here on a Saturday from Oceanside. Mission Hills heading just west of their home out in the San Marcos area to take on the Pirates. Last night they won 78-23. They've won 9 of the last 11 matchups against the Pirates. And we'll see here if Coach Dana Jones's squad can respond on the back end of their home and home with Mission Hills. The last time we saw Mission Hills prior to the 2021 season, well, in San Diego, it was a really tough loss, a 2-point loss to Sarah in the Division I San Diego section championship, 60-58 in a barn burner. They went on to lose to Palisades, one of the best LA City section schools at the state Division I level in the first round. But here tonight, it's a new season for Mission Hills and Coach Christopher Koch, who has done a phenomenal job at the helm for the team from One Mission Hill Court. And they are getting ready for game number 2 in the home and home against Oceanside, rather. We'll get you the starting lineups first for Mission Hills, as announced by head coach Christopher Koch. They come into tonight at 1-0 after a win last night, 78-23 against Oceanside. In the backcourt, Gigi Israel, the senior 5'7" guard, will be joined by Michaela Daza, 5'5" senior guard. And point guard Mariah Brown, 5'4" freshman phenom for the Grizzlies. The front court will show Kenan Ka and Jessica Grant. Technically a 3-guard set, but they're so dynamic. They play the perimeter so well. I expect to see really good ball movement, a lot of slashing, and some 3-point opportunities as well. On the other side for the Pirates, coming tonight at 0-1 on the young 2021 season, as announced by Dana Jones. Lex Dyer, the senior, averaged 1.6 points per game. Will be in the backcourt with Gio Lopez, the other senior. Olivia Gillespie, just a sophomore, will anchor the perimeter. Down low, you'll see Talila Thompson and Nevaeh Maggio. Just a sophomore, but averaged second highest scorer on the team at 9.2 points per game a season ago. Nice crowd here from Oceanside. Just the near side bleachers open as they adhere to social distance protocols to make sure that this basketball game can happen. Everybody masked up, socially distanced, but ready to play some basketball. Both teams ready to play, and we are ready to go here on the broadcast. The Prep Insider CIF San Diego section basketball game of the day, number 1 of a matinee here on the Prep Insider stream on YouTube. Brought to you by Mission Fred Credit Union. Oceanside in their home whites, green letters and numbers on the front and back. The little Oceanside cross swords on the shorts. Mission Hills in red with white numbers and letters on the front and back. Tip is up and it goes to Oceanside. The opening possession for the Pirates. They go from left to right on the dial. In possession is Lex Dyer. She loses it on a scrum and a steal from the Grizzlies. They're off and running now. Gigi Israel running the break, dumps it up top. And Mariah Brown, just a freshman, will slow things down. Jessica Grant now in possession. Defense showing a 3-2 zone in the Pirates. Mission Hills getting it into the middle. The dribble drive by Kanan Ka is too hard on the lay and gets her own rebound. Kicks it out to Israel near side corner. Dribbles it out straight away now. Brown. Dribble drive. Kicks it out near side corner to 3. Gigi Israel just a tad too hard. Ball's batted around and it falls to Oceanside and Lex Dyer. The 2-3 zone defense is a good play here from Coach Dana Jones. She wants to force as many errant shots by Mission Hills as possible. No score a minute into the game. Oceanside with the basketball. Lex Dyer, senior average 2 points per game a season ago. Gets trapped on the right corner, dumps it up top. Nevaeh Maggio now tried to get it down low. Ball is tipped into the passing lanes with Gigi Israel. Here come the Grizzlies now. Ball is stopped up top. A wide open cutting Kanan Ka lays it up and in, and those are the first points of the game today. 2-0 Mission Hills leads here. 6:42 to go, opening quarter. And a 5-second violation on a full court press is called. Mission Hills showing full court press. Olivia Gillespie under the hoop, had nobody to pass it to, and that's a turnover here, the second in 3 trips for the Lady Pirates. The Grizzlies on the inbound. It's Michaela Daza, the gunner. Gets it in, but it goes off the foot of her intended target. Jessica Grant out of play, and just like that, Mission Hills gives it right back to Oceanside. This is the back end of our long week of broadcasting here as the official audio partner of the San Diego section. I'll get more into that as the game goes on. Pirates get the ball under their own hoop as that miscarry happened towards the end of the court. And then a turnover right away on the inbound. The ball went to Bailey Uligitone and was tipped off of her foot out of bounds. Full court to go here for Mission Hills off the turnover. Mariah Brown, just a freshman, but one of the highly regarded players in all of the San Diego section, leads the way here for Mission Hills up 2-0. Right wing 3 unloaded by Jessica Grant is short. Ball dribbles out of bounds. Oceanside gets the stop and possession here. Full court press back into effect for Mission Hills. The gunner here, Nevaeh Maggio, looking for somebody to pass to, has to get it in, and she does. Finds Talila Thompson, dumps it back up to Maggio, and now on the left wing is Bailey Uligitone. Stout defense and man-on-man by Kanan Ka, forcing her into a tough situation. 18 seconds on the shot clock. A little give and go. Ball bounces around. It's taken away by Michaela Daza. She throws it up to Israel. Israel in a one-on-one. Back out Daza, left wing. Up top, right wing. Good ball movement. Three-pointer. Jessica Grant splash. 5-0. Mission Hills opens up the game on a bit of a run. 5:48 to go. Timeout Oceanside. And the pace of play is just erratic. That's the difference between these two teams in style. Oceanside likes to slow things down, get into their set, and run their actions. On the other side for Mission Hills, they're ready to go. They're ready to run. And against the zone defense, they have perimeter shooting. That's how you beat it. During this timeout, gives us an opportunity to pay some bills if I can find our sponsorship sheet here. I am currently playing both broadcaster and fan in the stands at Oceanside. Here we go. Scorebook Live. Scorebook Live is the official digital content partner of the CIF and your destination for following all of your favorite teams and players. Head to scorebooklive.com for scores, live play-by-play, and more. Also, the LA Chargers. Fans as champions for football at all levels, the Chargers are proud to support CIF athletics. Learn more about the Chargers' work throughout the Southern California community at chargers.com/community. All right, out of the timeout, 5-0, 5:48 to go here, opening quarter. Mission Hills up over Oceanside. Oceanside full court to go, faces a full court pressure, balls into Nevaeh Maggio. She's picked up by Brown. Brown forces her to give it up. Now into the game is Gia Lopez just checking in for Oceanside. And she throws it away. No, it's tipped off a Grizzly out of play. So ball side out just towards the midcourt line, but in Oceanside offensive territory, which means I guess there is no 10-second violation in girls basketball. So they're in no trouble right now. They get the inbound cleanly here. And it's handed off to Lopez up top. Lopez picked up by Brown. Looking for some help. Gets a high screen. Gets trapped up top. Throws an errant pass. It's tracked down by Oceanside's Nevaeh Maggio. And she holds it with 15 seconds on the shot clock. Dumps it into the middle now. Uliji Tone loses it in the middle of the paint. Turns. Pulls. Short. Rebound. Mission Hills. Active hands by Kaw to corral it. And then a foul on Oceanside. First foul here of the game. 5-0 score. 5:11 to go. Opening quarter. Mission Hills, full court to go. Michaela Daza forces the Oceanside defense into that 2-3 zone. She's up top. A little hot potato between her and Brown. Into the corner now, Israel. Brown, now Daza. Starts her dribble drive left, kicks it out. And Michaela Brown's three is short off the left iron. Pulled the trigger from left wing. Oceanside rebound. Olivia Gillespie corralled it. Dumped it to Gio Lopez. Senior guard barking orders here to her fellow Pirates. And just stout defense by the freshman Mariah Brown right in front of us, forcing her into a tough spot. She almost turns it over. It's out of bounds. But possession goes to Oceanside, rather to Mission Hills. They're saying it's off of Oceanside. So the freshman Mariah Brown, in just her second game in high school, showing you that she's already one of the best. Jessica Grant, right wing three is short. Ball is tracked down. Cutting Grant wide open. Can't hit the wide open layup. 5-0 score. Remains 4:20 to go here first quarter. Oceanside driving. Pass inside is picked off by Gigi Israel. And here come Mission Hills. Brown in a one-on-one. Stutter step to the rack. No call. And a 30-second timeout is called by Oceanside. I guess. I mean, the official said my time. It was like mid-play, but nonetheless, clock stops at 4:08 here in the opening quarter. 5-0 the score. Mission Hills keeping the pace of play lively. But Oceanside has done a good job limiting the damage done by the turnovers that they've forced. And I think that's Coach Dana Jones's message in the huddle. Let's just slow things down. If Mission Hills controls this pace of play, this game could get out of hand. But for the Lady Pirates, just slow things up. Play your sets and keep opening the floor for each other because Mission Hills is playing some very ball-tight defense. Want to thank East Bay, the official athletic retail partner of the CIF and home to all your game day needs with a wide selection of high-performance athletic apparel and shoes. East Bay will make sure you're ready to dominate the day. Head to eastbay.com today to find your fit. 4:08 to go out of the timeout here, opening quarter. Almost halfway through, 5-0. Oceanside is still looking to get on the scoreboard here. They've had a couple of opportunities, but Mission Hills' defense has been airtight. Mission Hills basketball under their own hoop, 29 seconds on the shot clock out of the timeout. Michaela Daza, the gunner, throws it in. It goes off the foot. Great defense by the Pirates and Nevaeh Maggio to hit it off of the foot of Gigi Israel out of play, and that's a turnover forced by Oceanside. Full court press is in effect. A heave in, and it's taken by Rosie Soto, who just checked in. Hands it off to Bailey. Luigi Tone goes right baseline. Luigi Tone decides to take it all herself, gets fouled, can't hit the lay-in, but she'll go to the line for two shots. She got the ball at the three-point line in the backcourt, ran all the way the right sideline to the right baseline, and just a heads-up play offensively to draw the contact. And at the free throw line, though, she can't hit the first. Bailey Legitone, just a junior, led the team in scoring last season. Hair over 12 points per game. Clock stops at 3:57 here. First quarter, 5-0 to score. And still the scoreboard eluding the Pirates here. Second free throw. She banks it, and banks are open on a Saturday, folks. 5-1. Pirates are on the board. Mission Hills off and running. Ball flies to the corner to Michaela Jovero. Her pass, though, is picked off. Good hands in the lane by Olivia Gillespie. Gillespie left baseline, gets trapped, tries to pass it up. Instead, it's taken away by Kenan Kaw, and she's uncontested, lays it up and in for two. Fast break points. All go to Mission Hills here. 7-1 the score, 3:30 to play. Opening quarter, they get a backcourt turnover. Kaw's pass to Israel goes out of bounds. And the Pirates fortunate to get that one back. Clock stops at 3:26, 7-1 the score. Oceanside in possession on their own side. Ball is thrown in off the fingertips of Kai. Was intended for Bailey Legitone. And Oceanside retains possession here, a full court to go. And this full court Mission Hills press has been suffocating. Bailey Legitone in possession. She has 100% of the Pirates' points so far. All of the one. 7-1, 3:15 to play here, opening quarter. She crosses the timeline, dumps it up top. Nevaeh Maggio picked up by Israel, gets a steam. Maggio, right wing three, off back iron. Ball is batted around, falls to Kiara Walter. Walter guns it up. Kaw, right wing, cross-court pass, near side three, unleashed by Jovero. And air balls, rebound falls to Oceanside and Legitone. Bailey Legitone dumps it up. And now Lexi Dyer calling the shots here. 7-1, 2:45 to go in the game, or in the first quarter rather. Israel picking Dyer up, gets a screen into the middle. Ball is taken away by Kaw, her third steal here. She's going to run it all by herself, lays it up and in for two. 9-1. The lead extends to 8 with 2:26 to go. Pass taken, 2-on-1 break for Oceanside. The fake pass, layup no. And Nevaeh Maggio will go to the line for two. Maggio was able to beat Kaw all the way to the ball. Kaw caught up to her. She faked the pass to Legitone in the middle. Went up herself, couldn't hit the layup, but drew the contact for two shots. Second team foul here for Mission Hills. Only one in the game for Oceanside. First free throw off right. Subs coming in for Mission Hills. Michaela Daza rechecks in for Michaela Jovero, spelled differently, just so we're all aware. Jessica Grant coming back into the game as well. Ofer on that pair of opportunities for Oceanside. 9-1, score remains. Kaw, right wing, back up top, Daza. Ball moving along the perimeter here for Mission Hills. A great heads-up play to get into the passing lanes by Bailey Legitone. Hits it out of bounds. Side out Mission Hills. Daza thought about a dribble drive, instead kicks it right wing to Jessica Grant. Grant loses it, gets it back in the backcourt. 2-3 zone defense still here for the Pirates. 15 on the shot clock. Ball is swung on the near side to Grant. And she gets wrapped up for the second Oceanside foul here in the first quarter. Under 2 minutes to go here, opening quarter, 9-1 the score. Oceanside has done a good job limiting Mission Hills, but they haven't been able to convert. No field goals thus far. Grant tries a left wing three. In and out. Call with the offensive rebound. Ball stays with the Grizzlies. Grant near side for three. Splash. Kiara Walter is on the board. Her first points here tonight, 12-1, and she gets the turnover in the backcourt and then throws it right back. She was looking for Kaw in the near side corner, that being the left corner. Instead, she finds the back wall. No, they're saying it's tipped off of Oceanside, so it stays with Mission Hills. 1:32 to play here in the first quarter. Off the inbound, Michaela Daza, a rainbow three, finds a pot of gold at the end of it. 15-1, Mission Hills leads. And 5-second violation On the inbound for Oceanside. That's the second 5-second violation that this suffocating full court press defense by the Grizzlies has forced. Off the inbound, it's taken by Walter, and on her initial dribble drive, she gets fouled. $15-1, $1:18 to play here, opening quarter. Sion McBride steps out. Coming into her place is Rosie Soto. On the inbound, Kaw gets it uncontested. Lefty layup is good. 17-1 on the blow assignment. Luigi Tone takes the inbound, looking to beat everybody off the press, and she gets fouled along the left block. Should not be a shooting foul. It should be side out for Oceanside. Indeed it will. 17-1 the score. 1:08 to play here. Opening quarter of the game. It has been all Mission Hills so far in this one. Oceanside has their lone point from a Luigi Tone free throw. She gets the inbound pass in the left corner. Swings it up top to Rosie Soto. Back to Luigi Tone. And she walks with it. 7 turnovers for Oceanside here in the opening quarter with 1 minute to play. It's 17-1, Grizzlies lead. Mission Hills has controlled the pace of play, and for a team that likes to play fast, playing a team who likes to play slow, typically the team that likes to play fast, if they control the pace of play, they dictate the course of this game. Ball moving along the perimeter for Mission Hills. On the right wing, Grant starts a dribble drive and hits the glass and through. On the 8-foot floater, 19-1. Full court press as Olivia Gillespie takes the inbound pass, finds Bailey Luigi Tone up top. High screen, her pass is errant, picked off here by Mission Hills and Kira Walter. Walter up top, finds Kaw in the corner, wide open, near side three is true. She is back-to-back three-pointers here today, 22-1. Mission Hills leads, 14 seconds to go and counting in the opening quarter. Full court press, in effect, Maggio gets the inbound, throws it away with 7 seconds. On the right wing, unloading a three is Jessica Grant and hits from 25 feet. 25-1 as time expires here in the first quarter. Mission Hills with a full court press and an offensive onslaught. And at the end of one, sitting comfortably with a 24-point lead. Gives us the opportunity to thank one of our sponsors, Adventist Health. Adventist Health congratulates all CIF student athletes, their schools, and supporting communities for their achievements. Your strength inspires us to do more than practice medicine. You inspire us to transform lives. Adventist Health, the official healthcare partner of the CIF. Together, inspired. 25-1 after one. Jessica Grant had 2 threes. Kenan Kaw had 2 threes as well for Mission Hills. The lone point for Oceanside came on a Bailey Luigi Tone free throw with about 4.5 minutes to go in that first quarter. The really big key here for Oceanside is to find a way to beat the press without going too quickly, because every single time they've beaten the press on a fast break, they've turned it over. What you want to do against this full court press is you need to space the floor, use off-ball screens to free up your teammates, and then get your offense set up top. If you go too fast, you're going to have an errant play, and that's what we've seen. Oceanside excels when they slow down the pace of play, but Mission Hills has made it really, really difficult with the full court press. And also on offense, as soon as they get the ball, they're running up the court. They're spread out. They play 1 deep and 4 across the perimeter. And against the zone defense, the zone defense tells you to shoot the basketball. That's what the 2-3 zone defense is supposed to force your opponent to do. And Oceanside is enacting it perfectly, but Mission Hills is responding, making threes. All right, 8 minutes up on the clock here. Second quarter, 25-1, Grizzlies basketball. Michaela Daza takes the inbound. Finds Mariah Brown, back to Daza up top. Brown, left wing, thought about a three, instead goes left baseline, floats it up. Too hard off the glass. Rebound is corralled by Oceanside and Olivia Gillespie. Gillespie crosses the timeline, right baseline, gets wrapped up, offensive foul. Talila Thompson tried setting a screen. She moved her feet. A moving screen is a turnover. It's actually a foul and a turnover. 14 fouls now for Oceanside, just 3 for Mission Hills, 25-1. 30 seconds in here to the second quarter. Kayla Daza up top. Now Brown Tried to fire to Kira Walter in the corner, but the ball was hit out by Nevaeh Maggio. It'll stay with Mission Hills with 19 on the shot clock. Brown passes it into Daza. Back to Brown left wing. Up top, Daza. Back to Brown. Unloads a three at Airbells. Offensive rebound, but the putback no good. Putback was by Sofia Fernandez. Rebound falls to Oceanside. They cross the timeline, and now Maggio slow things up. Picked up by Daza. Gets a screen. Rolls right on the right part of the perimeter. Now into the middle. Gillespie. Uncontested. She floats it up and in. The first field goal of the game comes with 6:50 to go in the second quarter for Oceanside, 25-3. Right wing three. Pulled. Too hard off the glass and far left. Shot by Kira Walter. Oceanside with the rebound. Luigi-Tone with it. It is Bailey Luigi-Tone. Tries to get to Leela Thompson. It's taken away by Mariah Brown and the Grizzlies. Into the corner. Grant now up top. A long three from Grant, and she splashes it through. That was an NBA lane three, ladies and gentlemen. That was like 28, 30 feet. Absolutely unloads that one. 28-3. 3 threes here in the game for Jessica Grant. And a turnover forced by the Grizzlies in the backcourt. Talila Thompson tried beating the press. She stepped out on the sideline. Mission Hills has the basketball on their side of the court on the left sideline. 6:09 to go here, second quarter, 28-3. The score. Mariah Brown against that 2-3 zone. Ball goes into the corner to Grant. Right dribble drive. Near side, Israel. Back up, Brown. Fakes the three. Nice cut inside by Grant. Hands it to Israel. Thought about a three. Back to Grant. In the left corner, Grant. Into the paint. High block into the corner. A three is short by Michaela Jovero. Ball's batted around. Taken by Maggio, and Oceanside is off to the races. Under 5:40 to play here, second quarter. Maggio, right wing, picked up by Brown. Goes high post to Emily Arnold. And Arnold's pass is taken away. It's a 2-on-1 for Mission Hills. Ground bounce pass. Jovero's layup is good. And the foul. Michaela Jovero, the 5'5 freshman, complimenting the game of the other 5'5 freshman, Mariah Brown. And folks, let me tell you, this Mission Hills team, only a handful of seniors. And it's the freshmen getting the work done here early. 30-3 pending the free throw. 5:32 to go here, second quarter. Michaela Jovero at the line. 78-23 was the score last night in the final for Mission Hills. Jovero's free throw is good. A little short, but the top spin allows it to fall through. 31-3. Mission Hills extends their lead to 28, and they force a backcourt turnover. Israel gets in the passing lanes, gets it back. Right corner three. Short. Balls fall into the Pirates here in Luigi-Tone. Kicks it up. Right wing, Nevaeh Maggio. Picked up by Jovero. Maggio tries a long three off the back part of the iron. Crowd by Kanan Kaw. She loses it, gets it back. On the right wing, Kaw stops, kicks it up. Grant straight away three. Short. Good rebound here by the Pirates. And then a scrum for the basketball between Jovero and Nevaeh Maggio. Possession arrow, I believe, favors Oceanside. It does. They don't have a possession arrow on the scorer's table, but they have one up on the scoreboard. 31-3, 5 minutes to play here, second quarter. Only one field goal in the game for Oceanside. But they've shown signs of life. Down 28 here in the second quarter. Full court press into effect. Lady Pirates in possession of the basketball. Maggio needs to get it in. She does. She finds Rosie Soto. Back to Maggio, crossing the timeline, beating the press. Maggio left wing into the corner. Luigi-Tone for three. Airballed long. Offensive rebound. Put back. No good by Gillespie. Mission Hills off to the races now. Jovero into the corner for three. Kaw. Too hard. Offensive rebound, though, taken away by Lena Tran. Back out, Jessica Grant in and out on the left wing three. Kaw with the offensive rebound and the putback. Timeout, Dana Jones and Oceanside, 33-3. Mission Hills leads here with 4:31 to go in the first half. Want to remind you, this is the front end of our Saturday matinee. We'll have the boys' game about 20 minutes or so after the girls' game is done. It is in a different link, however. However you found us on YouTube, go to the same channel. You'll see the boys' basketball link is there as well. Again, I'll have a better timing of the actual time of when that game starts. When this one ends, I'll keep you all in the loop. I hope everybody's enjoying their Saturday. What better way to enjoy it than with some North County basketball? Avocado League versus the Palomar League. This gives us an opportunity to thank the Kokolski brothers. Get your official CIF San Diego section championship gear from the Kokolski brothers at all of this year's championship events. Shirts, sweats, sweatshirts, and more are available. Also, E-Team sponsor, the California Interscholastic Federation's official crowdfunding partner. E-Team sponsor provides schools with an innovative fundraising platform to engage your entire community via many modes of communication, including social media and email. Help support any and all of your programs you have at your school. Out of the timeout, Oceanside will have the basketball, 33-3 the score. 4:30 to go here in the first half. And a full court to go for the team in white and green. The gunner here is Gillespie. Full court press enacted here by Mission Hills. Ball's batted around off of Israel. No. Israel hits it off of Talila Thompson, and that's another. Oh, no, they are saying it's off of Israel. So good heads-up play by Israel, but it stays with Oceanside. And there we go. They actually gave it to Oceanside and blew the whistle when the ball was inbound, saying it's actually Mission Hills basketball. So the call is corrected. Jessica Grant inbounds it under the hoop. Javaro, free throw line, floater. What a stutter step to the rack for the freshman as she hits. 35-3. Gigi Israel tips the inbound pass. It falls, though, to Uliji Tone. Uliji Tone floats it up through traffic and hits. She has 3 of the 5 for Oceanside. 4 minutes remaining, 35-5. Kinanka is wide open under the hoop. Javero just gunned it to her, and she scores uncontested. Oceanside crosses the timeline. A pass is picked off, though, by Grant, and Jessica Grant is wide open. Misses the layup. Israel follows, misses the follow. Grant gets the rebound, throws it to Israel. It's knocked out of bounds. It's off of Mission Hills Oceanside basketball. Jessica Grant was as wide open as you can be. I mean, we're talking Iowa Plains wide open, right? No mountains, nobody within 50, 500 yards of you. Still can hit the layup. Oceanside caught a break, 37-5, 3:45 to play here, second quarter. On the inbounds, it's Gillespie facing that full court pressure, and another turnover. Mission Hills forces it. This one is taken away by Walter. Left wing, Israel tees up a 3, and it hits. Her second 3 here today, 40-5. In the second quarter, 3:25 to go. A D4 team taking on a D1 team. Luigi Tone up top, dribble drive, left baseline, floats it up. But prior to making the floater, a foul was called on the ground. The 4th team foul here for Mission Hills. 5 for Oceanside. So 1 foul to give for Oceanside. 2 to give for the Grizzlies. Ball under the Oceanside hoop. It's tossed into Arnold, and Arnold's floater is too hard. Rebounded by Michaela Daza. 2-on-1 here. Daza fakes the pass to Israel. Now wraps it around her. Israel can't hit. Gets the offensive rebound, and it's knocked away by Alicia Tone. The Pirates force a turnover, and they'll reset here up top. Nevaeh Majeo, with it, left wing. Tried to dump it down low to Arnold. Ball is picked off by Kaw. Kaw's going to beat everybody to the rack and lay it up and in for 2. In between 2 Oceanside defenders, she had the step, 42-5. The lead extends for Mission Hills, 2:40 to play here in the half. And then Jones up top. Rather, Arnold gets wrapped up. And it'll be side out here for the Pirates. 5 team fouls on both sides. 1 to give before we hit the bonus. 42-5 the score. 2:38 to play here in the second. Majeo, the inbound, throws it in, but it goes out of bounds off the fingertips of Talila Thompson. Mission Hills basketball. Michaela Daza will sit out. Jessica Grant comes in. The 1-2 punch of the freshman And the junior leader high-fiving as Daza takes a seat. Ball goes into the middle, now right corner. Israel pulls the trigger for three, can't hit. Ball falls to Oceanside and Lex Dyer. Dyer is yet to score, 42-5, Oceanside trailing. Ulishi Tone, stutter step, high off the glass is too hard. Call with the rebound. Mission Hills on the fast break. Call on the 3-on-2. Bounce pass inside, but it's taken away by Nevaeh Maggio, and then she loses it off her leg out of bounds and gave it right back here in front of us to the Grizzlies. 2 minutes to go here, second quarter, 42-5. Mission Hills. Kayla Brown goes right wing, now into the middle, caught the free throw, into the corner. Israel tries another right corner three, too hard. Rebound Oceanside. Talila Thompson dumps it up top to Maggio. Maggio picked up by Brown, turns the corner right baseline, goes behind the back right wing, and now into the middle to Thompson. Thompson goes right baseline, has the ball stripped, but running out of bounds with it is Jessica Grant. It'll stay under the hoop here for Oceanside. 18 seconds on the shot clock, $1:45 on the game clock here in the first half. 42-5 the score. Lex Dyer, the gunner here under the Oceanside hoop, tried to pass it in. She's able to find Sion McBride. She loses the ball. Dyer dives on it. Now we have a scrum at midcourt. There are bodies everywhere. A jump ball is called. And possession arrow favors Mission Hills. The freshman, Michaela Brown, just dove into four white jerseys and was able to force a tie-up. $1:30 to play here, first half. Mission Hills up 42-5. Right corner, Grant swings it to Brown, right wing. Now dribbles it back up top, back to Grant. Tries a 26-footer and hits. She is just electric from behind the arc. She has 4 threes here in this first half, 45-5. The largest lead of the game for Mission Hills. 1:20 to play, rather 1:10 to play here, first half. Maggio gets a high screen, cuts left, and resets here with 15 on the shot clock. Maggio still in possession, dumps it down low to Arnold. Arnold turns, flips, can't hit. Grant with the rebound, and Mission Hills off to the races. Grant, heat check, right wing, three, swish! Jessica Grant is putting on a display out there from beyond the arc, 48-5. 40 seconds to go here, about 18 seconds between the shot clock and game clock in the second quarter. Dyer crosses the timeline, but Mariah Brown all up in her grill. Gets a high screen. Dyer turns the corner, stops right baseline, tries to dump it into the middle, finds Maggio. Maggio gets fouled, going up for the layup. She'll go to the line for two. Clock stops at 26 seconds left here in the second quarter. 16 fouls here. Free throws the rest of the way for Oceanside. They only have one field goal here in the first half, or rather 2 field goals. The other was a free throw. Maggio at the line, hits the first. Nevaeh Maggio, just a sophomore, second on the team in scoring last year as a freshman with 9.2 points per game, and boy, does she have a bright future ahead of her. Very athletic, great at calling plays. Displays the chippiness that you want out of one of your leaders on the team. Off right on the second free throw, and it's off of Mission Hills, though. It'll stay with Oceanside. Trying to track it down was Kira Walter. She couldn't get to it. Ball went out of bounds off her fingertips. So with no shot clock and 24 seconds left here in the first half, the ball is inbounded under the Oceanside hoop to Arnold. Back to Maggio, right wing picked up by Brown. Maggio has her pass thrown away to Jessica Grant. Guns it up to Javero. Javero's layup is no good. And a foul is called under the hoop. And it will stay with Mission Hills, I believe. They're calling it on Lex Dyer with 9.3 to go here. Mission Hills has the ball under their own hoop, up 48-6. Grant tees up a 35-footer, in and out. Rebound falls, though, to Mission Hills. That's Alina Tran into the corner. Grant for three, splash. And that's how the first half ends. A power surge for Mission Hills here in the second quarter. They put up 26 points. They lead 51-6. At the half. This is game one of our matinee here from Oceanside. The boys play about 20 minutes after the girls. We'll have the call for that one as well. We're going to step aside for a 6-minute break. I'll get you first half stats. And everything that you need to be set for the second half of action. You're listening to the Prep Insider CIF San Diego Section girls basketball game of the day, brought to you by Mission Fed Credit Union. Back in 5 minutes for the second half. Back here, moments away from the second half of action at One Pirate Cove. Oceanside Pirates hosting the Mission Hills Grizzlies. Avocado versus Palomar League matchup. D1 versus D4. And Mission Hills, I mean, they look like an open division team here tonight. They're up 51-6 with 3 minutes to go here at the half until we hit the second half. And I got some stats for you. The two big scorers were Kenan Kaw and Jessica Grant for Mission Hills. Grant had 18 points. She was 6 for 11 from 3. Kaw, 17 points. And 1 for 3 from 3. She also had 14 points, all on 2-point field goals. This tandem is dangerous. And not only are they really the 1-2 punch for Mission Hills, but the freshmen, Michaela Jovero and Mariah Brown, who didn't score in the first half, but had 5 steals. That freshman tandem, that's going to be the anchor for the backcourt for Mission Hills for years to come. So definitely keep those two names in the back of your minds, Michaela Jovero and Mariah Brown. On the other side for Oceanside, only 6 points. Talila Thompson had a layup, Bailey Legitone had a layup and a free throw. And that's the Oceanside total in scoring in the first half. 2 minutes to go until the second half begins. We're going to step aside for a 30-second break. We'll get you ready for the second half of action here from Oceanside in a minute. You're listening to the Prep Insider CIF San Diego section basketball games of the day, brought to you by Mission Fed Credit Union. As people continue to trickle in here in the Pirates gym, not a bad turnout for a Saturday afternoon during March Madness. Stands are, I would say, about 40% full. Now remember, they have 2 sets of stands. Only one is currently out, so still adhering to social distance guidelines and CDC recommended indoor social distancing guidelines. Everything here is, I would say, in tip-top shape in terms of the health regulations that they're instituting at Oceanside. But we also want to thank Mission Fed Credit Union, a proud partner of the CIF San Diego section. Mission Fed Credit Union is San Diego's largest member-owned non-for-profit full-service financial institution, exclusively serving San Diego County. Banking at Mission Fed means doing good for San Diego by putting money back into the communities of San Diego through supporting and helping hundreds of local nonprofit organizations. Also want to thank Gatorade for the athletes who move the game forward. We're creating the fuel to get you there. 8 minutes on the clock here, third quarter, 51-6 as the second half is about to get underway. Thank you so much for tuning in, no matter how you're listening or where you're listening. All of us here at Prep Insider and the CIF San Diego section, Oceanside and Mission Hills, appreciate you making us a part of your Saturday early evening plans. Girls game first, boys game 20 minutes after. Head over to that link when this one concludes. Oceanside in possession of the basketball as we begin the second half. It's Dyer, Gillespie, Thompson, Oligitone, and Maggio. And immediately a turnover. Mariah Brown, the freshman, forces it, guns it up to Kaw, right baseline, back out. Jessica Grant for 3. And you can guess it, she probably made it. And she did. 7 threes for Jessica Grant. And we still have a quarter and a lot of change to play. 7 for 12 for the junior. It's 54-6. Kenan Kaw gets the turnover, guns it up to Mariah Brown, uncontested. The freshman lays it up and in with the right hand. 56-6. This is the largest lead of the day. Yesterday, Mission Hills won by 55, 78-23. This is the back end of the home and home. Inside pass finds Oligitone, but it's knocked off of Gigi Israel's fingertips out of play. 56-6. Ball under the hoop for the Pirates. 15 seconds on the shot clock. Lexi Dyer, the gunner here, looking for another white jersey, goes into the middle, ball's knocked away, taken by Mariah Brown. 2-on-1, Brown will take it all the way, flip it up and in, and the foul. The freshman in just her second ever varsity game, she has 7 steals. Now she's on the board with 2 points, pending the extra free throw. Lexi Dyer wrapped her up. Brown showed off the strength and the finesse with the left hand to find that one through the net. 58-6. Here comes the free throw. Takes her time. It's up. A tad short, but gets the friendly roll. 59-6, 7 minutes to play here, third quarter. Maggio with it, picked up by Grant. Mission Hills has played a man-on-man defense here the entire way. Maggio still moving up near the top of the perimeter with 15 seconds on the shot clock. Grant absolutely clamping down on her. Maggio back towards the midcourt line with 10. Maggio dumps it now near side of Lushitone. Picked up by Ka. Lushitone goes right at her left baseline, and she's blocked at the rim by Ka. 2 seconds left on the shot clock, and Kenan Ka with an emphatic stuff. 59-6, 6:33 to go, third quarter. Daza inbounds, finds Talila Thompson, picked up by Israel, and that's a shot clock violation. Thompson didn't realize she had to put it up immediately off the inbounds. Mission Hills forces another turnover. 6:30 to go here, third quarter. And Michaela Daza bringing it up. Swings it left wing, Grant, back up Daza. No, that is Daza, we're good. We're good. I got my players right into the corner now, though. Brown pounds pass into the middle of the paint. Ka lays it up uncontested. Michaela Brown dribbled left baseline, drew in the defense, found a wide open Ka all alone on the right block. She lays it up and in. She has 19. 61-6. Lushitone gets wrapped up, finds Thompson into the middle. A cutting Maggio, flips it up, air balls. Rebound falls to Grant. Here come the Grizzlies now. And Grant slows it up. Hands it up to Michaela Daza. The senior calling the shots here, goes to Grant, playing a hot potato on the perimeter. Dumps it at the free throw line. Grant, and the 15-footer is good. Grant has 7 threes, and that was her first 2. She has 23 to lead all scorers, 63-6. And a turnover forced. Gigi Israel into the passing lanes. Finds Ka cutting. Down to Michaela Daza, and the lefty layup, no good. Check that. That's Michaela Brown, or Mariah Brown, I should say, and she gets fouled going up for it. She'll go to the line for 2. Two minutes, 42 seconds into the quarter here, 63-6. And Brown's first free throw of this trip, second free throw of the game, off the left. Timeout. Oceanside with 5:18 to go, third quarter, 63-6 is where the score remains. And Brown will have a second free throw out of the timeout. Folks, want to remind you to download the CIF Sports 365 app for Apple and Android to connect with all of your favorite teams with access to schedules, rosters, scores, statistics, and more. Never miss a moment with the CIF Sports 365 app. Also, Nike. Nike is the official footwear, apparel, and uniform provider of the CIF. Nike is proud to support student athletes of the CIF. Life is a sport. Make it count. And how about Mission Hills? They have the Jordan brand. Not just the Nike, the Jordan brand, which is obviously perceptively very royal. It's sort of basketball royalty. Whenever you see a school like Michigan or UNC with the Jordan brand, you just know that they are athletically inclined. And Mission Hills here, absolutely in the driver's seat with the Jordan brand logo on that right chest. 63-6 the score, 5:18 to go, third quarter. And it has been just an onslaught led by Jessica Grant. She had 6 threes in the first half. She has 7 total now as she has hit 1 here in the third. She has 23 points, just a junior. And one of the best three-point shooters I've ever seen at the high school girls basketball level. And let me tell you, folks, I've done a lot of these games over the course of the last 5 years. A lot, all over the West Coast. Hundreds, and Jessica Grant amongst the best that I've seen from beyond the arc. Out of the timeout, Mariah Brown back at the 15-foot strike. The back end of the free throw is good. 64-6 now. And Oceanside in possession. Only 2 field goals in the game so far. The rest have come off of free throws. Alicia Tone almost lost it to Kaw. Now she goes right at Kaw, right wing. Kaw playing vigorous defense, forces her to pick up her dribble on the right wing. Looking for another white jersey, gets it into the corner to Maggio, dumping it down low to Emily Arnold. Arnold gets wrapped up and she's fouled on the right post. 2 shots here for Emily Arnold. I don't think she even thought that she was shooting it, but she'll take the free throws. And Grant charged with the first Mission Hills foul here of the second half. Arnold a little long on the first attempt. Platoon swap for Mission Hills. Michaela Javero checks in. Isabella Ocampo with her first minutes. Sophia Fernandez gets some time. Alina Tran. And Kiera Walter, the 5 on the court now for Mission Hills. Second free throw, good, 64-7. Emily Arnold gets on the board here in the second half. Ball into the middle, now right wing. Swung up top. Left corner now. On the move is Fernandez. Kicks it up top to Isabella Ocampo. Back to Fernandez, now Javaro. Left wing, Tran dribbles left baseline, dumps it down low, and a beautiful feed and lay-in courtesy of Alina Tran. She's on the board for her first points tonight. 4:30 to play here, third quarter. Grizzlies 66, Pirates 7. And an over the back is called on Oceanside. Bailey Legitone had it, lost it, got it back, but she was across the timeline with one leg, still in the previous time zone with the other. Can't do that. That's a turnover. Mission Hills in possession. Tran takes the inbound, brings it up top into the middle now, turning and thought about she was Fernandez. Instead, she drives it in, hits the layup, and gets fouled. Faked the 3, got the D out of position, muscled her way to the rack, through contact hits. And just the 5'6" sophomore showing the strength in the high post. Can't hit the and one. It's too hard off right. Rebound falls to Thompson. Here come Oceanside now, trailing 68-7 with 4 minutes to play here in the third. And ball is stolen by Fernandez. Gunned up and mishandled by Javero. Mission Hills able to steal it back. Straightaway 3 unloaded by Maggio. It's too hard. She gets the rebound. And rather, that's Olivia Gillespie on the rebound, but she turns it over thereafter. On the run now, Kiera Walter, left wing. 3 is short on the attempt by Ocampo. She tracks down the ball in the corner, and then she gets fouled by a Pirate. Nevea Maggio charged with that foul. It was a good heads-up play. Remember, back in the day when you're playing rec ball, they say long shots, long rebounds. Ocampo executed that one perfectly. It was the 3, it missed long. She tracked it down into the corner and drew a foul. 68-7, 3:30 to play here, third quarter. Ball goes to Ocampo up top. She tries a 3 and hits from straight away. Raining threes here in the Oceanside gym, courtesy of the Grizzlies. They're up 71-7, 3:20 to play. Dyer has it, loses it, gets it back. Michaela Javaro playing defense, forces her to throw an air pass. Javaro now with it. In a 2-on-2, she loses it. Taken away by Oceanside, and good defense by Sion McBride to take that one back for the Pirates. 3 minutes to play here in the third. Dyer loses it, gets it back, but goes off her foot out of play. Another turnover here for Oceanside. Lena Tran takes the inbound, gets it back, fires off a left wing 3 too hard. Rebound falls to Oceanside, and a foul is called under the hoop by a Grizzly player regardless. Second foul of the half for Mission Hills. 14 fouls for Oceanside, 2:46 to play, third quarter, 71-7 the score. Maggio on the right wing, picked up by Jovero. looking for a screen. 2-3 zone defense now for Mission Hills. Pass down low is deflected, taken back, and laid up and in for Talila Thompson. 71-9 now. 2:30 to play, third quarter. On the move is Walter. Dribble drive, can't hit the layup on the left block, but she gets fouled. She'll go to the line for two. Both boys teams now in the gym, watching on as we get late into this third quarter. To my right, the Mission Hills Grizzlies boys basketball team. To my left, Oceanside. Both teams will play on this very court 20 minutes after this game is done. We'll have that game for you live on the other feed. Kara Walter at the line. The southpaw hits the first. She's on the board for her first points tonight. Another freshman, another of a fantastic freshman core for Coach Croce. Second free throw off left. Rebound falls to Oceanside. Gillespie goes up top, and Alicia Tone will reset. Loses it, gets it back up top at the top of the key, kicks it onto the right wing. Maggio unloads a 30-footer off back iron. Rebound falls to Alicia Tone. She gets blocked from behind on the shot. Rebound, though, stays with Oceanside. It was tracked down by Gillespie. Her pass finds Maggio, but she gets wrapped up by Michaela Jovero, and a jump ball is called. Possession arrow favors Mission Hills. 2 minutes to play here, third quarter. Mission Hills 72, Oceanside 9. Into the corner, Jovero, uncontested three, short. Rebound falls, though, to Mission Hills on the right wing. Ocampo kicks it into the middle, and then a foul is called on the drive by Kira Walter. 5 team fouls here for Oceanside, now 6. That was their last foul to give. Free throws the rest of the way for the Grizzlies. They only have 1 team foul on their side of things. Walter, the gunner here, under the hoop. Finds Jovero. Now left wing on the move is Ocampo. She loses it off her knee, out of play. Oceanside basketball. Oceanside in possession. It's Nevaeh Maggio. She crosses the timeline, and she's immediately picked up by Jovero. Maggio tries to find Alicia Tone down low. Ball's tipped away. Gillespie corrals it, floats it up, can't hit the righty layup. Gets the offensive rebound, kicks it out. The three by Gillespie, in and out. Alicia Tone offensive rebound, left block, nice little Euro step, able to free herself up and hit the lay-in. 72-11, that was a beautiful play. Ball goes into the middle to Fernandez. Back out, straightaway three is good by Kira Walter. 75-11, under a minute to play here in the third. Ball up top, Maggio trying to shake the defense. Pulls up for three, off left iron. And punched out of play by Sofia Fernandez. It stays with Oceanside under their own hoop. 8-second difference between shot clock and game clock, 75-11. Pirates trail the Grizzlies, and a foul is called on Michaela Jovero. Before the inbounds, Jovero wrapped up Alicia Tone. And some friendly jawing here between both sides. Everybody, though, keeping their wits. Oceanside on the inbound. Alicia Tone takes it, floats it up. It's a little bit short, but it finds the bottom of the net with the friendly roll. She has 4 straight points. 1 second difference between shot clock and game clock. Right wing three by Ocampo is long. Ball is tracked down by Jovero, but she stepped out before saving it. Pirates basketball down 75-13. 23 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Friendly reminder that 20 minutes after this game ends, the boys' game will begin. It will be on a different YouTube stream, but we'll be live about 5 minutes prior to that one to get you ready for all the action. Gillespie takes the inbound, picked up by Jovero, shakes her off, tried to dump it inside, but the ball is taken away by Fernandez. Here come the Grizzlies now. Walter slow things up. Lefty cross into the corner. Jovero, uncontested three is short at the buzzer. And that's the end of the third quarter. 75-13. Oceanside trails Mission Hills with 8 more minutes to play in this one. And it gives us an opportunity, first to take a breath, of course, because this has been a high-octane, fast-paced game, but to also thank the CCPOA, the California Correctional Peace Officers Association, is a statewide contributing partner. The CCPOA, with 30,000 members and their families, support a brighter today and tomorrow for California student-athletes. Also, a big thank you to Epic Wings and Things. Epic Wings and Things has the tastiest wings in town. When you're in the mood for wings, there's only one place to go, Epic Wings and Things. Not only the best wings in town, but also a proud sponsor of the CIF San Diego section. What a game. Mission Hills looking like an open division basketball team here today. Won 78-23 last night, up 75-13 here with a quarter to play. And last year for Mission Hills, they made it to the CIF San Diego section Division I championship, and they lost in a heartbreaker of 60-58 to Sarah. Boy, was that a battle. And then in the state first round at the Division I level, they played the Palisades Dolphins out of the LA City section, a team that I actually called in the LA City section championship last year at the Division I level. And that team was one of the best in state. They won by 11 against Mission Hills. But this Mission Hills teams, they're relocked and loaded and ready to go here in 2021. It's a shame that there's no postseason, because my, oh my, when Mission Hills make a run. And like I said earlier, I think that this team has open division potential. All right, 8 minutes on the clock, fourth quarter, 75-13. Mission Hills has the basketball. Mariah Brown gets the inbound, goes to Javaro, now on the right corner, on the move. Ocampo tried to float it up. She's rejected at the rim by Arnold. Mission Hills tracks down the rebound, though. Left wing Brown, 15 seconds on the shot clock. Brown into the corner for three. Ocampo unloads and swishes. Her second three here today. 78-13, 7:30 to play in the game. And Mariah Brown takes it away from Dyer. They're in a one-on-one. Brown floats it up too hard. Rebound falls to Ocampo. She's into the corner. Brown fakes three, dribbles left baseline, floats it up from 8 foot, can't hit. Rebound, though, taken by Walter. Into the corner, now back up top. Mission Hills resets to Ocampo. Dribble drive floater from 5 feet out is good. Off the right glass. Ocampo has 5 straight points, 80-13. Lead extends for Mission Hills. Pirates with the basketball. Pass up court is taken away by Ocampo. Grizzlies now on the run, but they turn it over in the backcourt. A miscue between Sophia Fernandez and Mariah Brown gives the ball back to the Pirates under their own hoop. A running clock in effect here in the fourth quarter. It will only stop for injuries and timeouts. No out-of-bounds stoppages. Arnold takes the inbound, goes up strong, can't hit, but gets the offensive rebound and lays it in uncontested. Great heads-up play by Emily Arnold to keep that thing alive and find the bottom of the net. Brown up top. Right wing Ocampo tries another three, and there was a pot of gold at the end of that rainbow, folks. I mean, that one was as high as the rafters here in Oceanside. Ocampo showing off the arc, 83-15 with 6 minutes to play in the game. Arnold up top, tried to dump it down low to Alicia Tone. It's taken away by Kira Walter. Here come the Grizzlies now. Across the timeline goes Brown. She's not going to stop. Forced back out on the high post. Left wing pass is taken away. Here comes Sian McBride in a one-on-one. She can't hit the lay-in. And the ball is tracked down by Isabella Ocampo. Now Mariah Brown, right wing, back to Ocampo. Wanted a three, instead steps inside. And the 20-footer, 5 bounces off the front iron and falls out. Tough break there for Ocampo, the sophomore. Arnold tries a floater, hits. No foul is called. And she completely ran over Sophia Fernandez. 83-17. Arnold now has 6 in the corner. Walter, left baseline drive, kicks it into the corner. Wide open three by Javero is short. Ball's bounced around and taken by Maggio and the Pirates. 5 minutes to play here in the game. 83-17, Mission Hills leads. Fans getting into it a little bit here. Alicia Tone down low, high post into the middle of the paint. Overshoots on the floater. Mission Hills on the run now. Javero throws it across the court on the near side to Ocampo. and she loses it. Great steal here by the Pirates and Ulijitone. Finds Maggio near side. Maggio thought about a three, instead goes into the corner. Step back three, very long, about 5 feet off, and wide open on the fast break is Michaela Jovero. She lays it up and in for two, extends the lead here in the fourth quarter, 85-17. Timeout taken by Coach Dana Jones and the Pirates. Mission Hills plays with a frivolous pace. Oceanside likes to slow things up and set their offense, and Mission Hills has not allowed them to do that for most of this game. But great post play by Emily Arnold for Oceanside has given them some spurts of life here in this one. 85-17, 4:22 to play. And we want to thank the San Diego County School Boards Association, the official sponsor of the Battle of Fans initiative, encouraging positive fan behavior at all CIF competitions. The San Diego County School Boards Association, providing leadership for the educational community. Also, the Marines. Our nation's battles are not fought on the sidelines. They are won by Marines. Earning the title Marine will instill a sense of accomplishment within you greater than most will ever know. To learn more about the opportunities available in the Marine Corps, go to www.marines.com. Out of the timeout, Pirates basketball, full court to go. 85-17, 4:22 to play here in the ballgame. Boys teams outside in their respective huddles, awaiting the conclusion of this one. We will have that game for you 20 minutes after this game ends. Maggio had the ball, but a foul is called off the ball. Reina Alamillo just checked in for her first minutes here, got wrapped up in the corner. It's a foul on the Grizzlies, just their third team foul here. Clock continues to roll on here with 4 minutes to play in the game. On the inbounds, Alamillo tries to throw it into the middle of the paint. It's batted around, crowd by the Pirates up top. Olivia Gillespie now in a scrum on the floor, waiting the whistles. And now a jump is called. Pirates retain possession as the possession arrow does favor Oceanside. No stoppages here for the clock. Up 85-17 is Mission Hills. Only time it stops is for an injury or a timeout. On the inbound, Ulijitone finds Maggio. She unloads a very long three. Can't hit. Rebound tracked down by Javero, and Mission Hills off to the races. Javera picked it up midcourt. Goes to Ocampo. Brown. Now Javero. Ball swung into the corner. It's Alina Tran. Now back up top, Ocampo with 15 seconds on the shot clock. She starts her drive, floats it up, in and out on the 8-footer. Great contest by Emily Arnold. Check that. That was Nevaeh Maggio on the contest for the Pirates. Under 3 to play here, fourth quarter. Ball is swiped away by Mariah Brown, and the freshman. Active hands, but she throws it away. She was diving on top of it, tried to punch it up to Javero. It goes out of play. And Brown will take a seat. Make way for Kiara Walter to come back into this game. 2:35 and counting here in the fourth quarter. Ulijitone takes the inbound. Right corner. Picked up by Ocampo. Ulijitone trying to use her body. Spun with it. Took like 4 steps. They had no whistles called. And her pass down low has some players hitting the deck. Offensive 5-second violation. Pirates turn over the basketball with 2 minutes and 10 seconds to play here in the game. 85-17. Mission Hills leads in possession of the basketball. And Coach Croce unloading his bench here in the latter stages of this one. Left wing Walter swings it to the free throw line. The shot is off by Tran, tracked down by Hazel Soriano, who just checked in. Her pass goes errant, taken away by Maggio. 1-on-1, she lays it up and in for the fast break points. Her 6 points here tonight, 85-17, $1:30 to play, fourth quarter. High right post, nobody around Soriano. She misses the layup. It's ripped down. And now on the run, here come the Pirates. On the rebound was Olivia Gillespie. Finds Ulijitone up top, and Bailey Ulijitone barking orders now. Maggio, 30-footer, finds the bottom of the net. Longest three today for Oceanside, 85-22 with 1:10 to play. Left wing, Jovero has her pass taken away, but it's saved Right to a Grizzly. And now taken back. And Gillespie wide open, uncontested, lays it up and in. A mini run here. Some signs of life for Oceanside under a minute to play in the fourth, 85-24. Wide open, Soriano, and she floats it up and in on the high post. Nobody picked her up. And just a nice dish down low by Kira Walter. 35 seconds to go, 8-second difference with shot clock and game clock. Walter rejects Mageo's three. It goes out of play, stays with Oceanside. Running clock keeps on rolling here on the inbound, 25 seconds left. Now 20 seconds left. Oceanside needs to get an inbounder ready. And with 18 seconds left, they're ready to go. The gunner here is Rosie Soto. 14 seconds to go. Soto needs to get it in. Finds Luigi Tone. She turns, gets fouled. And with 6 seconds to go, the clock does not stop. There was a foul to give for Mission Hills. It will run out, and that's the ball game. The final here in game number one of our matinee, 87-24. Mission Hills downs Oceanside in a frivolous offensive onslaught. Oceanside girls drop to 0-2 on the season. Mission Hills 2-0. They have a bout with La Jolla Country Day at the Bonita Vista tournament at Mount Miguel in about 4 days. We are going to step aside for 15 minutes, head over to the next stream. The boys basketball teams take the floor. In about 20 minutes, Oceanside, Mission Hills boys. Once again, the final here for the girls game, 87-24. Jonathan Rifkin signing off. I'll be back in 15 minutes to get you ready for the back end of our Saturday matinee. Hope everybody enjoyed the game. Back in 15 minutes on the other stream. Once again, the final here in our first game. The Grizzlies down the Pirates 87-24.